What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Janae here, and we're back at it again with our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke Let's Play episode 16, but I accidentally made a really big mistake. Yeah. So in the time I was recording a while ago, and I normally check out my settings before I do anything, and all of a sudden I checked that my microphone was working and everything, but for some reason my audio wasn't working at all. You can't hear it throughout the entire video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be showing like clips, like a little bit like a play-by-play type situation that I'm just gonna narrate what I was doing, what I did for this episode, since I can't backtrack and just re-record it. So that's what I'm gonna do for this episode. I know it's not our traditional way of doing things, but I mean, I kind of have my hands tied on this one. But above all that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I post Pokemon content every single week. Make sure to check out my live streams, and I got some amazing stuff planned for the weekend and next week, so make sure to check those out as well. And let's get to it. Basically, where we left off last episode, we were in Union Cave. I ran through it while I was off screen, and I went ahead and started on Route 32 at the Pokemon Center. So that's where we're going to be starting off that episode today. We're just going to run around a little bit and just going to try to find some Pokemon in the grass. I didn't find anything good, so I ended up taking this Hydreigon Ductrio Fusion instead. It looks really cool. It looks like a Hydra, which kind of like what Hydreigon is based off of. So I really liked it. I didn't really find anything else that was interesting or that I didn't have already, so went ahead and caught it. Afterwards, we just made our way towards the Ruins of Alph that I found two entrances from within Union Cave. So I thought it was really cool, really interesting to, just backtrack on that one a little bit. So plus, oh, on our way there, we evolved Warvor into Blastvoyer, and it looks amazing. I honestly love this evolution so much. It honestly looks really, really good. And Water Fairy, really good stats, being that modest nature, so just makes it amazing. Synchronized, such a good ability too. And we made it to the Ruins of Alpha, like I was mentioning earlier. We had some encounters we can go get here, so I went around, found a Meganium, went ahead, caught it, because, why not have a Meganium? Starters are awesome. And then on my way over there, I also found a Ductrio. So I chose to do that fusion. It's kind of a weird fusion, but, it works. I found one of the chambers from the Ruins of Alph, and I noticed that they have this pattern that show different blanks for like an order. So I went ahead, tried to check everything out, and I noticed that there's a sort of pattern that you have to do to touch these stone tablets in order for something to happen. So I went ahead, and on my way back, I actually found a Quillfish shiny, full odds. That's amazing. It was crazy. So I really like that. I've never caught a shiny on stream, so yeah, we caught one. Let's go. So I went ahead, did the Ruins of Alph in the correct order, because the order must be respected. That was a secret message that was portraying to us. So I went on around, but before I got there, I found this Regieleki, which looks amazing. I love it. I want it. And we did our fusion, our little Ductrio Meganium fusion custom sprite, of course, because if we got a custom sprite, we got to use it. So let's do it. It was an amazing idea to do this. It's very interesting because, grass, ground, caught weak to ice. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but I mean, look at it. It's so derpy looking. It's like Wuxtrio, but Meganium heads. It's actually really cool. I love it. Mega Trio is awesome. So we went ahead, went to the Ruins of Alph. We saw Ucine, just, being all weird. So he's trying to look for something. I'm assuming it was Suicune, because that's normally what he's looking for. But we did the Ruins of Alph in order. It was A, B, D, E, C, B, A. So went to the chambers, did all that, and then all of a sudden, the final tablet is touched. It reacts to our hand. All of a sudden, something happened in the ground. we fall down, and we find this really cool like chamber, right? So to my right, there's like a basket where we would put stone tablets. So any of the elemental tablets that we have, sky plates, you know, spooky plates, all that. And this tablet over here allows us to learn hidden power based on whatever the tablet or plate inside that basket is. So that was honestly really cool that we found that out. We can have hidden power for any typing right now as long as we have one of the plates. So I went ahead, tried it out with the sky plate. I didn't honestly get it because I was kind of confused because I didn't know that was a basket at first. But I was like really confused on stuff like, oh wait, how do I offer an elemental plate? I did look at the basket next to it. So then we went into the regular ruins of Alph, but there's writings on the walls. There's these stone tablets everywhere that make no sense. They look like Regice. That's what I thought initially as well. And then I deciphered the writing on the walls. It says one Pokey and then Mon. So one Pokemon. I didn't understand what it meant. I tried to look around, see if I could find anything interesting. Apparently Smoochum was replacing Unknown in here, so yeah, that's something interesting. But decided to go for a Repel. Found an old Amber, so we can have another old Amber revival for later on in the playthrough. So that's why I started reading one Pokey, because apparently my Unknown is really good. So one Pokey, and then I went up, and then Mon. This is where crazy things start to happen. That is a Suicune Raikou fusion called Raikou, and that looked amazing. I was so confused as to what I just saw, what happened. I mean, I didn't really get anything from it, you know. And the fact that we found Entei earlier in the playthrough when we did our Elite Four battles and everything, it was, you know, bound to happen that we are going to meet Suicune and Raikou, but I never imagined it was going to be a fusion. So we meet these scientists right outside that saw Raikou just running around, and he told us to meet us at the lab. The lab we found here, and what we did was he tells us about this legendary Pokemon fusion that's roaming on Route 46. He gave us a device to help us track it called the Tracker. Wow, great naming. And we just went ahead. And then this scientist right here allowed us to know which kind of hidden power our Pokemon will learn if we just teach it naturally to them. So I tried it out with Blastfor, and lo and behold, it was hidden power Fairy. So I found that pretty cool. After this, I just decided to go ahead and make my way back to wait, what am I doing here? Sorry about this. I don't have any script or anything, so I just made my way back to Violet City, and I went to the Sprout Tower, which apparently is a maze like what we saw in the Pokemon Tower. Lo and behold, I thought these were trainers, so I was like, I'm avoiding every trainer possible because I don't want to battle anybody. This is gonna take forever if I do. Which was really interesting. These kind of puzzles are really cool. I never imagined they would be kind of difficult, honestly, because they send you right back to the beginning. So this puzzle was kind of annoying, but it was pretty cool. It was different, but at the same time, like those Bellsprouts follow you around everywhere, and then you got these dancing Victory Bells just dancing around the edges. Like they don't even think about, oh yeah, if I jump the wrong way, I'm gonna fall. But then we find the Golbat boots. These are a key item that apparently I'm still perplexed as to what they do, but they allowed us to jump over small gaps. So I'm assuming it's like, I have no idea, honestly. Probably if I find a hole or something in the middle of a route, I can just jump over it. I still haven't found any use for it. I then found out that I can just stop the Victory Bell, so I didn't have to wait for them. And yeah, look at those Victory Bell dance. Look at them dance. Ooh, so yeah, I went to Route 31 and I randomly found a Kyogre. After switching around, I was able to catch it with a netball, which was amazing. just a random Kyogre, and then of course we just randomly find Entei in the route as well. I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? And I caught it like on my third Ultra Ball. I'm like, this is just the luckiest run ever. I can't make this up. So we went into the dark cave. We found an Anorith, which we didn't have, so we had to catch it, because obviously if we don't have it, we had to catch it. And I couldn't find anything else that was interesting, so I just caught a Hitmonlee and said, well, I'm trading this away. But after we caught Hitmonlee, we went to Mr. Pokemon's house. He was telling us that he was doing research with Professor Elm, obviously. And he told us that the research that he was doing now was concerning Arceus. So he's researching the mystery Pokemon named Arceus in response to a sound of a rare glass flute. So of course the Azure flute, which we all know, and Arceus could be the key required to open a door to alternate dimensions. We know all this. So we then find this beautiful Dual Soul, which is a amazing fusion that I just had to catch. I didn't want to try to catch anything else. It was just a bunch of mons that we already had. So we went back to Violet City and made our fusions. We have Kyogre Entei here. Of course, no custom form, sadly, but as per usual, I go for the weirder looking one, because why not? But here it is, Entei Kyogre fusion, no custom form, sadly, but let's see how it looks. And well, I made that. I can't express what the heck I made there. Coyote. I kind of like it though. And then Anorith, Hitmonlee, no custom sprite either. This was like our just trade away mon. And we made that. It's interesting. So we went ahead and traded it out. We got Hulk in return, which Hulk ended up being a pretty cool fusion, actually, that I'm excited to evolve, Roselia Boniri. So that's going to be everything for us right now. This was the episode, and, I'm sorry about not being able to record the audio properly. This won't happen again, guys, I promise, although I'm kind of lost sometimes, so it might happen again. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna make sure that we have audio next time, so you can actually hear my reactions. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as I post Pokemon content every single week. Make sure to check out my other videos as well, my shorts. Check out my social media. They're always linked or just written down in the description down below. And be sure to check out my live streams. I have some crazy stuff planned for the next couple of days, next couple of and the weekend, and the next couple of days. We have so much stuff, so be ready for that. I got some amazing surprises for you guys, and hope you guys have a great week, and above all else, stay hectic. Peace.